Hello, my champs. Welcome back home. My name is Lily Katule, and I would like to take this opportunity, first of all, to say thank you to you for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot. I like the positive vibes. I've seen all your comments. I have seen all your subscription. So thank you so much. It is a very motivating factor. It is a very big encourager, especially now that I'm just starting. So just seeing all the positive comments, the positive vibes, you encouraging me to keep going, it means a lot to me. And thank you. And let's keep that fire burning. And for those of you who are new, thank you for subscribing. Welcome home. Here we have fun and we keep it real. On this channel, we will be talking about beauty, we will be talking about motherhood and motivation. So if this is your type of vibe, you feel like, she's talking about my thing, then I would really love if you would subscribe and click on the notification button, because that will mean every time I upload a video, you will be notified. I plan to upload a video every Monday and every Friday. So that is 2 videos per week. So other than that, I think we should head on to the video. I know so many women struggle with drawing their eyebrows, but worry not, girl. Worry not, babes. I got you. A lot of women struggle with their eyebrows. And even when I'm doing my makeup training classes, we would take like an hour on just the eyebrows, and the rest of the other bits take the rest of the time, which means the eyebrows is really a struggle to many women. So today I'm going to be teaching you very fast and easy and memorable steps on how you can draw your eyebrows like a pro. I'm going to be showing you what tools and products you will need. Number 1, you will need an eyebrow eraser, eyebrow razor blades, whichever you want. I find this very easy to use. It's also almost like 100% chance you will not cut yourself. So it's just a razor that has a handle, and the razor is over here. So it's really easy to control. So you just look at I'm looking at the mirror as I explain. So it's just something that you need to shape your eyebrows just as you move along. So that is 1. Number 2, you will need a concealer of your shade if you are a beginner, or 2 shades lighter if you can really blend the concealer out well. So I advise, if you don't know how to blend really, just go with a concealer that is exactly your shade. And that can also mean you can use your foundation as a concealer. I actually prefer using a foundation on top here rather than doing both a concealer just at the bottom and at the top. So I find it just easier for the concealer to blend in with my foundation if I just use the foundation above and then the concealer below. So concealer, you will need an eyebrow brush and a concealer brush. So this is an eyebrow brush, and then this is a concealer brush. And you can get something like this which come like 2 in 1, or you can get something which is just the brow brush by itself, and then the concealer brush also by itself. And then the last things and the most important is the eyebrow pencil, black and brown. If you are a beginner, I would really prefer if you started drawing your eyebrows with a brown because of the control of your hands. But if you're a pro and you really love brows that are really popping, then the black one used very well. can really make your eyebrows pop. I will be combing my hair, my brows, and then I will try and see if I like how thick they are, or I will try and also reduce the shape if I find them a little bit thick. So let me just look in the mirror. So you always want to comb your hair upwards but sideways, not really completely up. I think you can see. So not completely up, right, like that, because that automatically changes the shape of your eyebrows. So a good trick is combing your hairs up but sideways, just how they are growing, up like that. And then when you get to the arc is where it's up and then it starts going down. So where it's up before it goes down is where we call the arc. If you want to know where your arc is, you can always touch, there's like a bone there, so that's the arc, right? So we comb, and then when you get to the arc, you just bring it down. I will just do a little bit of shaping and shaving, because I feel it's just a little bit fat, just a little bit. Is it fat or is it thick? I always prefer to shave from the top. I don't know what you guys prefer. The good thing about this is it's the chances of you cutting yourself is almost zero. So it's a good thing rather than the normal razor blades. Also, it's a quick thing that you can do before you rush to go and thread or tweeze. So it's always a good backup. After I'm done, I like the shape, so at least again I comb. Yeah, so again I comb, and then if I like how it looks, then I start drawing. I always draw with black, but today I'm going to use brown. So what you want to do, it's light strokes. Before that, we have to know where your eyebrows start and where it ends. Some of the brows come this close, so you get the brows are starting here and they end over here, which is a bit absurd and you look like a scarecrow. So how do you know where your eyebrows begin? You take any straight tool, it can be a brush, it can be a pencil, it can be a ruler, and then you put it at the nostril, at the beginning of the nostril on that side of the eye, okay? And then you go straight ahead. So I'll just take my pencil and then mark it for you. All right, so from the beginning of my nostril, so this is where my brows start. And then where is the end? Just at the end of your nose here, towards the end of your eye here. So that is where it should end, your eyebrows. And of course, we said this is where the bone is, so this is where your arc is. That being said, so you start drawing. If you're using black, very light strokes. So I'll draw one eye with black and then the other one with brown. So they are light but consistent. And when I say consistent is they have, the line has to be straight. Some of the lines are so crooked, so it looks bad. So it has to be straight and very faint. And then as you can see, I'm not following really the shape of my brows down here. I'm going inside some of the hairs just a little bit and then pulling it down, all right, to where it's supposed to end. And then I come to the other side on top, just start there, then work my way up. And then also remember, I'm not drawing my eyebrows like this because that automatically changes the shape of the eye. So you have to have a straight face and then a flat face. So you draw, I'm at the arc. When I get to the arc, what do? I start carving slowly. I'm not forcing it, I'm just grabbing it. And then it has to come down and meet at the end. Alright? When I'm done, I take my spoolie or eyebrow brush and just brush in the hairs as I'm trying to see how I can fill in, okay? So what you do is you just fill in, especially at the ends. It's coming down, all right? And then here in the beginning, because we are trying to mimic a natural eyebrow, you can't just start doing boxes. So you do very light strokes going up, very light strokes going up, and then you start filling in. As you fill in, you comb. This helps to remove excess products, and also it helps show you where there are gaps, like where you've not filled in. And then, yeah. All right, so that's one eyebrow. So we can do the other one with a brown. You remember light strokes. You remember, start from the bottom and then get inside part of the hairs, and then you start coming down. Remember where it starts, remember where it should end, remember the arc. So mine seems to be a bit hanging, so I pull it. All right, and then you go up, keep a straight face, don't lift your brow. When you get to the arc, what do? You start carving, and then you make sure the ends meet. All right, as you do that, we said we comb so that you can see the shape, so that also you can see places you're supposed to fill, just like that. At the beginning, it's light upward strokes. All right, so we're going to comb. Let me see. All right. So eyebrows drawing is done. The next step, which is very important, that changes everything, is now what you call concealing. All right. So putting on concealer and shaping them. So for concealer, you just open your concealer, put it, you can draw it direct, you can draw it, you can just put it on your hand, whichever you're comfortable with, and then pick your concealer brush, dab it at the tips only, not the whole brush, because you will be drawing and shaping with the tip, okay? So I'll look at the mirror again. What you want to do is just at the bottom, just the way you draw the eyebrow. I'm going a bit fast because I'm used to it, but you should go slowly to avoid rubbing what you've already drawn on your brows. So here you can lift your brow because of course you want to spread the rest of the products where there's no product. So we have an eye area that is just seated there, and that is where the excess product will go. So I feel like I can work a little bit in the beginning here. All right. I like working like alternative eyes, not one eye I finish, so that I can be able to compare the sizes as I go along. So I'm just spreading. Number one mistake that we do, girls, it's just walking around with concealers that is not well blended. So make sure you blend all the products. If you see your brush is not working, you can always have a blending brush. I'm trying to look for a blending brush. Sorry, you can have such kind of a blending brush, which comes in very handy because it removes excess product. So notice I'm just spreading the product around the eye area because it also helps when you come to applying your eyeshadow. All right, so I'm going to go on top and I'm still going to use the concealer. So I'm adding a little bit. And I said here on this step, you can use foundation, especially if you know you will not hack the blending. It's good if you used your own shade of foundation. So I'm just going to go also again, just like I did, but this time the brush is a little bit flat so that I'm not rubbing off my eyebrow from above. And then when it comes, I spread the excess products where there is no product. You have to be very careful, so the motion is slow where necessary and fast where necessary. Like where there's enough space, right? Then here in the beginning is go. So you have to be very careful. Sometimes your eyebrows may not look like sisters, but try make them step sisters as close as possible. Most eyebrows start thick, they are thick, then they go thinning out. So another thing that we forget, eyebrows don't start like this. They always like fade in the beginning, and then they kind of start getting color. So what you do with the just remaining product, which is very little, either on your brush or your palm, you take and then you start rubbing it in here at the front. You do both sides to give an illusion of really natural brows. I think I'm done. I want to come back with a blending brush. And the most mistake is the women would leave the line here. Rarely would you even see the downer part. It's mostly the above part. So make sure you totally blend it in. Remember also fingers. Fingers are also very good blenders. So right now I'm spreading the rest of the products. The rest of the face. All right. And as usual, as you're drawing and putting on your concealer, you will erase your eyebrow. So make sure you comb your eyebrows again. And then when you're done, take your pencil and always go back to the areas that you might have erased accidentally, because you already have the shape. It's so easy to come back in. And here I just need a little bit of light kidogo. Yeah, I feel like those are good brows. if you draw your eyebrows 3 times in a week for like a month, trust you me, it won't take as much time as you started before. So you need to do it as often as possible. Makeup is always about practice. You can do all the theory you want, but if you don't practice, then you will never get it, and you will never also be fast enough. So you might do your eyebrows the first day with 15 minutes, then after some time you start doing it with, let's say, 8 minutes. After some time, at least it goes back to like 5 minutes, and that is what you're trying to do. I think I like my eyebrows. I really like. So yeah, this is something that you can actually go with without having to put on any other makeup. You just draw your brows, and yeah, it's a simple look. I feel like I need to take a brush so that I can blend everything in together. This is a look. Actually, you can just do your eyebrows and go wherever you're going. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I really hope the tips are very easy for you. Leave a comment down below if this video is going to help you learn how to draw your eyebrows, and let's make those eyebrows pop. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.